This is the old Javelot. It is huge, it is bright, it is awesome. This is the Javelot Mini. This is tiny, it's compact, it is awesome. But you'll notice there's a giant difference between this one and this one. What would be a happy compromise? What would you guys want to see? Well, I'll tell you right now, it's the new Javelot, which is pretty friggin' amazing. It has a side switch, it has a tail switch, and it's bright as Look at this thing. This is amazing. And I'm going to tell you all about it right now, guys. And you're going to want one, and you're going to get one. And you're going to use my affiliate link down in the description to get it. Upon unboxing, you'll find the Javelot itself, along with a holster and a 3.6 volt 5000 mAh 21700 rechargeable lithium-ion battery, the manual, a magnetic charging cable, and a pocket clip. The Javelot is made of aluminum alloy, is IPX8 water resistant, has an impact rating of 1.5 meters, and weighs just over 200 grams or just over 7 ounces with the battery on board. I'll leave the tech specs from the manual on the screen now, just in case I leave out any details, so pause the video here to see those details. During my runtime test starting in the 1350 lumen turbo mode, the Javelot ran for a total runtime of 5 hours and 48 minutes after gradually ramping down until the battery became completely depleted. Next up, during my thermal output test, the Javelot reached a max thermal output of 123 degrees Fahrenheit or 50 degrees Celsius after about 3.5 minutes of use. Moving along to my recharge time test, the Javelot took 4 hours and 21 minutes to fully recharge using my Anker charger, which was 9 minutes faster than what was stated in the manual. Now let's take a brief tour of the modes and general operation of the Olight Javelot. Alright guys, now we're taking a general operations look at the new Javelot from Olight, and this is a pretty nice looking light. I mean, they put some work into this. So it's a little bit bigger than the Javelot Mini, which, you know, they went with Javelot, but they didn't name it anything. It's just Javelot, right? You have the Javelot Mini here, and then you have the Javelot Pro 2, and that's just huge in comparison, obviously you can see. And then in the background there, I have the Warrior X4, which you can see, you know, slight size difference, not too much of a difference, but the included side switch kind of makes it a competitor with the Warrior X4. And here's why. You have access to the side switch. You can do, you know, side switch stuff, you know, your low, medium, high. Now, I'll just walk you through this really quick. You have a really nice bezel that dissipates the heat very well. Nice heat sink there. It's nice and wide. It has a super intense beam. You have a pocket clip there that is ambidextrous, so you can put this on the side over here, or you can put it on the side over here. You can flip it around, and then of course, you know, you can put it on a hat or whatever you want to do in your pocket. And of course, you have your holster right here as well, and that's pretty nifty. Nice solid plastic, and you have access to that button and the rear tail switch as well, so that's pretty nice. This does have a battery indicator on the side here. And then of course you just hold the side button down, it will cycle through. I'll walk you through this right now. Hold it down, brings you into that low half a lumen mode. And that gives you a runtime of actually 72 days, which is crazy. Then you hold it down again, 15 lumens, that's a runtime of 7.5 days. And then you go ahead and hold it down again, 150 lumens, that's 30 days, or 30 hours, sorry. And then you hold down again, 650 lumens, that's 170 minutes, or roughly under 3 hours. And then obviously double tap, that's gonna give you 1350 lumens, and that's gonna give you 2 minutes of use before that steps down to by 44%. Now it does have a tactical mode, which I think's semi-useful, but not super useful. And how that works is you're gonna engage the tail switch, and then you're gonna press quickly the side switch, and as you can see, that strobe, so it's going to change your tail switch. If you lightly press it, it's going to give you like a 300 lumen output or something like that, roughly, or 200, 250, 300, I don't know. It's a weird output there. It's not like super intense, but then it gives you this super intense 1350 lumen strobe, which I would have went with something high for the main output, and I would also went with something, I would have just been like turbo, super high 1350 lumens with a 1350. I don't know why they just chose to go with something that's like 200 lumens. I guess it kind of makes sense if you have to all of a sudden shock somebody with some super bright light. But yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting choice that they made there. But you can go ahead and you can also switch that back as well. So now we're back into the regular daily use mode. And for the rear tail switch, it gives you the low mode, which is, I think it's like 15 lumens for this, and then it brings you right up to the 1350 lumens. That was also an interesting choice because I would have liked to see like maybe, I don't know, the 150 lumen mode, you know, because if we're talking about low, that's the 15 lumen mode. That's the 150 lumen. That's the 650. And then you have double tap for the 1350. That was interesting. It was very interesting choices that they made for this. You do have a lockout mode. You hold the side button down, flashes, and now you're locked out. And then obviously you repeat the process to unlock the light as well. Then of course you have your momentary on for low, and then your momentary on for the high. And then you have your on for the low, and then your on for the high as well. And then of course, side button cycles through, and triple click 1, 2, 3. That's going to access your strobe. And then obviously press it again to turn it off. So I'm going to take this outside and I'm going to compare it against the Javelot Mini, the Javelot Pro 2, and the Warrior X4. So let's take it outside and see what it's all about. The new Olight Javelot has a max beam distance of 730 meters or 2,400 feet in the 1350 lumen turbo mode. It also has a max candela of 134,000 CD and has a cool white LED color tint coming in between 5700K and 6700K with a CRI of 70. Alright guys, we are outside with the new Javelot from Olight, and this is what it looks like in the dark. We are 20 feet away from the railing here in front of us. I'm going to throw this into the moonlight mode. As you can see, nice and bright. That's 1/2 of a lumen. Now we're going to step it up to the 15 lumen mode. That's 15 lumens. You're going to be able to start to kind of see out there into the yard a little bit, 15 lumens. And I'm going to step this up again to 150 lumens. That's 150 lumens. You can really start to really see out in the yard now at 150 lumens. That's got some power to it. And the tree line back there is about 80 to 100 feet away from right about there. About 100 feet away, about 80 feet there. So not too bad. And now we're going to step it up again to the 650 lumens. 650 lumens really punches out there. You can see everything in the distance. And of course, we're going to double tap here, and that's going to be the 1350 lumen turbo mode. And that really, really punches, as you can see. Look how far out that goes, guys. Not bad. You can see everything nice and clear in the distance. Now let's do a side-by-side comparison with some other lights. Alright guys, now I have the new Javelot on the right and the old Javelot Mini on the left, and I'm going to put this in the low mode, and that's what the low mode looks like. We're about 100 feet away from the tree line back there, and I'm going to do side by side. This is the low mode on the new Javelot. As you can see, it's very, very low, and that is going to be the high mode now, and as you can see, compare the two high modes, and they're relatively comparable. I would say they're pretty darn close. As you get further out, you can actually see I'm going to put the old one on the top and the new one on the bottom there. I'm going to go up a little bit so you guys can see. Pretty comparable. Let's compare it to the real Javelot, or should I say the Javelot Pro 2. I'm going to put this in the low mode, and that's what the low mode looks like on both of these. It's kind of blurry, and I'm going to put both of these in the high mode. And as you can see, that's pretty crazy. They're pretty close looking. Holy crap. Excuse my English there. Holy crap. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. And look at the size difference between these two. Like this is not... Wow. I'm actually kind of impressed a little bit here. Let's see how far it goes out. I'm going to take it to the 100 yard range here. Alright guys, same drill, 100 yards from that tree line there. We got the new Javelot on the right here, and the old Javelot, or should I say the Javelot 2 Pro or Pro 2 on the left. And I mean guys, let's be honest, that's pretty close. I mean, clearly you got more punch with the old one, but not too much, not too much of a distance. For the size is what counts. That's what she said. And literally, guys, you can see these are pretty darn comparable for what you're getting there. I like that. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. All right, guys, same drill. We have the new Javelot on the right and the X4 Warrior on the left. So let's just see. This is what it looks like for the Warrior, and this is the Javelot side by side. You can see wider beam pattern, but a little bit more punch. As you can see, a little bit more punch with that Javelot. I mean, brightness is comparable, but like I said, guys, this is two different lights, two totally different sizes too. Like, look at the difference between these two. You know, that's what that looks like. Do it one more time. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And now we'll do the 100-yard test with the Javelot Mini and the new Javelot. As you guys can see, not bad. As long as this focuses. Come on, focus. Look at that. Those are pretty close. I mean, come on, guys. That's not too much of a difference here. Uh-oh. No, this has got a little bit more dominance to it. Yeah, that's got a little bit more dominance. I mean, you can't really super tell, but you can. You know what I mean? I'm shining these out. Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference there. It's very subtle, though.
Now for my pros and cons. First, the pros. The new updated Javelot shows comparable performance to Olight's premium models such as the Javelot Pro 2 and the Warrior X line in a more compact design. It also maintains cool operation under repeated use of the turbo mode and offers a satisfactory battery longevity. As far as cons go, I really couldn't find anything that stood out to me as a deal breaker, so go ahead and buy this light with confidence knowing that you're going to be getting a smaller thrower with a side switch that is a nice reliable flashlight. With that said, the Javelot retails for $109.99 at regular price, but you can pick one up during Olight's March flash sale for just $81.99. And of course, that comes with a lifetime free from defects warranty from Olight. And should you find yourself viewing this video post-sale, ordinarily you might enter a promo code of PG10 at checkout for a delightful 10% off discount on Olight's illuminating offers. But alas, in a rather unexpected turn of events, Olight has extinguished the beacon of light that is the affiliate program promotional code, which means my PG10 code is no longer active and you're not going to be able to get 10% off anymore from me or any other affiliates. Therefore, without registering for sale notifications directly on their website to be notified of upcoming sales, your chances of saving a penny are as dim as a candle in the wind. So definitely register as a user on their platform so that way you guys can save a few bucks every time there's a sale, and you'll be notified, and they usually have some perks and stuff there as well. I'll leave a link down in the description. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.
Hey there, thank you for watching. You can pat this cat.